Hi there, my name is Erik Vermeulen, and in our fourth episode of 6 in looking at mind management principles, we're going to be looking at how our mind moves our body in the direction of our dominant thought. If you've ever been on a high-speed or advanced driving course, you would know that instructors there in high-speed driving on a track will teach you, when cornering, to focus on the exit of the corner. That's where you want to be looking. That's where you want to be going, as opposed to looking and focusing about all the things you could crash into on the periphery. That uses this principle of our mind moving our body in the direction of our dominant thought. But I want you to do a little exercise where you are right now. Whether you're at home or in the office, see if you can find a piece of string or thread and a paper clip. So once you've found your string and your paper clip, what I want you to do is just see if you can make a little pendulum with your piece of thread and that paper clip. And I want you to now also to draw a set of axes, an X and a Y axis, on a piece of paper on the desk in front of you. Once you've done that, hold the paper clip between the thumb and forefinger of your dominant hand. So if you write with your right hand, use your right hand as I am doing now. And then I want you to maybe just make a bridge with your other hand, resting your elbows comfortably on the table, and making sure that your hand remains motionless. Have your paperclip hang just over the center of your Cartesian plane or your set of axes, and then I want you to focus all your vision and your energy on that paperclip. So I want you to look at the paperclip, and I want you to tell it to move left to right. So focusing only on your paperclip, don't move your hands, but I want you to just focus on that paperclip, and I want you to tell it to move left to right. And that movement's going to start very small, and it's slowly going to get bigger and bigger. Keep focusing on that paperclip, listening to my voice, moving it left to right. And I want you to tell it to stop. And you'll notice as you tell it to stop, those movements are getting smaller and smaller, smaller and smaller, until it's almost motionless. Let's try another one. Keeping your hand still, tell that paperclip now to move away from you and towards you, to and fro, or up and down on that Cartesian plane. Just keep your focus on your paperclip, and let's see what movement happens when we do that. As you begin to experiment at home, you'll get to realize pretty quickly that you could get your paperclip to do almost anything you wanted to do. Move left to right, to and fro. We often actually get people to move it in little circles, starting with the clockwise circle and anti-clockwise circle. But the fact is that even though you're not in direct contact with this paperclip, it does what you ask it to do. Your mind moves your body in the direction of your dominant thought. And the reason your paperclip moves is simply because when you trigger that thought, that in turn triggers what's known as an action potential, an electrical impulse that goes through your nervous system to the muscles that are required for that movement. And at a very microscopic level, you are engaging physically in that left to right movement or the to and fro movement that you're asking the paperclip to do. And that is why small movements eventually become bigger. How does your thinking affect your day-to-day living in terms of understanding that your body is moved in the direction of your dominant thinking?